Okay, so first of all, let me just say that my hair just grows so freaking fast, and it's like, I know I should not be complaining because I know a lot of people would love for their hair to grow, but your girl is not having fun, okay? So I know people are like, oh my God, yeah, see, I told you it was gonna break off. It's not that my hair is breaking off, it is just growing so freaking fast. Look. Hold on, y'all. And it's gonna be a quick one. Do you see this, bro? Do you see this? It has not been 3 weeks. It has not even been 3 weeks, but this is what it is. And by the way, you guys ask me a lot what I do to keep my color refreshed. I have not put any type of chemicals in my hair whatsoever since the last time y'all saw it. Get some light over here. Yes. Okay. I haven't done anything different to my hair since what y'all saw the last time. I just use purple shampoo on my hair every time I wash it, and I wash my hair once a week. Thank you. And I wash my hair once a week, and I always use this purple shampoo. Now, I have a video coming for y'all. Where's my... I have a video coming for y'all next week, like Monday or Tuesday. And how many of y'all watch Game of Thrones? Give me a 1 if you watch Game of Thrones. So I am going to be doing like a Khaleesi inspired look. We're gonna be like ice purpley blonde girl, yes. So I'm gonna be doing that really soon. And to be honest, I wasn't even gonna do my hair, but I have a birthday party to go to tomorrow. Can y'all see that? If you need me to adjust the light, and give me a 1, because it's super awkward. I was trying to do it on my laptop, because I got all the lights and stuff set up, but everything wasn't connecting. That's why y'all probably saw me connect and then disconnect a bunch of times. But I'm trying to wait until a couple more people. When we get to like 25, hey everybody, when we got to like 25 people, almost there. Well, let's just do it now. I just didn't want to start all over from scratch. So the reason that I said, oh my God, I should never have colored my relaxed hair. 2 reasons. Because my hair grows so freaking fast. Like, a lot of people think that anytime somebody got short hair, it's because they're bald head, skedaddle. No, I get my hair like super short. It was like shaved in the back, and it hasn't even been, hey, my hair looks better black. Well, I don't think so, thus it being my hair. Oh, that'll get them. Oh, okay. So you can see the roots coming back in, and it hasn't even been a full 3 weeks. It hasn't been 2 weeks. So let me just say this before we get started. If you in here and you don't like me or my hair, you can get out. Like, the definition of insanity is to constantly do the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. Like, YouTube is so sick of trolls that YouTube has put things where I can block you from my channel. I have a decision on whether or not I'm gonna block you from my channel and just make it so you can still see me, you just can't say nothing, or I could just make it so you can't see me at all. So if you're on here and you don't like me, just get off. Because most likely, if you don't like me, I wouldn't like you either. Okay? So now that we have that out of the way, I have decided, I know I was talking to y'all about it before. I'm about to wrap my hair in 2 seconds, y'all. I know I told y'all that I was talking about it before, but I am going to grow my hair back out. Not because I want to have it, and I'm not saying that I'm going to keep it. Maybe we'll do a poll. Actually, in here, we could do a poll and decide on like a certain length that y'all want me to get to. And then once I get there, most likely I'm not going to want to keep it. So I'm probably just going to cut my hair again. But I am going to grow it out because I just want to grow hair with you guys. I'm going to do a challenge. We're going to start it together. And you guys are going to grow your hair at the same time that I'm growing mine. So we're going to do it together. And you will not have an excuse on not having hair. So you guys can go fact check when I colored this hair. When I color my hair, I want to say, I know for a fact the video hasn't been posted for 4 weeks. It hasn't been posted for 3 weeks. It was not 3 weeks ago. So this is less than 3 weeks of growth. Can you see that? Can y'all see? Yep. Okay. So we're going to grow hair together. I don't care if you're on here, you relax, natural. It does not matter. We are going to grow hair. Okay. It's okay. Don't stress on people. Love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I want to color my hair so badly. I'm feeling this color. Thank you. And like I said, you guys, like once I lightened my hair, to be honest, I didn't even really have to put the second color on there. And if I would have been thinking, I wouldn't have had to. Like, okay, if I just wash my hair with something random, especially like literally looking at the color of the shampoo, if the shampoo looks like it got a bunch of yellows in it or anything like tinted, if I wash my hair with that, my hair will literally be freaking yellow. Actually, one day I think I'm gonna do it. Give me a 1 if you want me to do it so you can just see. I ain't gonna leave it like that. I'm just do it so you can see what it looks like. So literally my hair will be like yellow almost, and then I'll put this purple shampoo in it. And you can tell I just got done using it for the wig that I recorded for you guys. But it's literally like purple, and you leave it in there. And the longer you leave it in there, the brighter it gets. And what it does, the bottle actually says it knocks out, eliminates brassy, yellow, and orange tones. And this is even good like if you have gray hair. And you know how gray hair leaves, it'll leave that yellow tone to it. This is amazing for taking it out. I love this stuff. And then it has a conditioner to match. I strongly recommend whatever purple shampoo you get, getting a conditioner to match it, because if you use a different conditioner, it could possibly tone your hair back or put the yellowish tone back in it, and that's not cute. Okay, so have you ever thought about doing a crazy color, green, purple, orange? Oh, honey, listen. That's all I used to do. Like, y'all seeing me now. Because y'all, I mean, we're just getting to know each other, girl. We just starting to be friends and stuff, girl. So we just, like, getting to know each other now. But y'all don't know, like, I used to wear my hair has been every color you can possibly think of. Like, you name a color, my hair has been that color. This is mild for me. It was just after my dad died, I just didn't have I don't even know what to say. I just didn't want to color my hair. I didn't care nothing about that. And so I don't want to say I'm just coming back to myself. I've been good for the last year or two. So I'm fine, but I just was not in the mood. I just was not in the mood to be doing nothing to my hair. So since y'all seen me these last couple of years, my hair has been black. But anybody who knew me before that knows that I colors my hair on a regular basis. It's to the point where my husband, he be like, babe, I don't care what you do. Don't ask me, I don't care. Like, do what you're gonna do. Just don't do red. That's his only stipulation. Just don't do red. So yeah, the reason I said why, oh my God, why did I color my hair is because it is growing so damn fast. And that's why I just went ahead and made the decision, like, you know what? I'm gonna grow my hair back with y'all. So as we grow our hair together, like as I do all of my, growth, porosity, all of that stuff, and I'm sharing all of this stuff with you guys, I'm gonna grow my hair back with you too. I still have that one spot on my forehead that won't come back when I went burgundy once. Hold on, sugar. Went burgundy once and had to fix it with color. Well, you ain't fixed nothing, baby. You just put a Band-Aid on top of it. And whenever you want to go lighter like mine, you're going to have to take out whatever color you put in there. Yes, I use a lot of foam wrap on my hair because it may not look like it, but this hair is straight from Wakanda. Actually, not even, well, yeah, Wakanda, but that part where Umbaku, I think that's how you say his name. I'm from his tribe. I'm not even from Wakanda. I'm from Maha. I'm from them my people, Lord. There's some stuff, girl. Some stuff, girl. Okay? Baby, listen to me. Hello. Oh, those are my people, okay? We are in there together. I am their friend. Those are my friend. Those are my aunties and my uncles, and we all talk on a regular basis, okay? Because those are my people. I just oh my goodness, girl, listen to me. That's why whenever I be like, oh, you don't have to have a relaxer to get a baby girl. Yes, you do. What do you mean? I do hair. And if you are from the Zimbabwe tribe like I am, you need a relaxer. Yes, you do. I don't care what you talk about. You want to, oh, I am not my hair. No, you are not your hair. No, you are not. But you are a relaxer. If you want to look like Halle Berry with a short haircut, yes, you are. You are absolutely right. You are not your hair, and that style that you want is not yours unless you get a relaxer, okay? Okay. Listen to me. If we are all black women here, okay, and if you are not black, then you're going to learn something on today. Listen to me. If you do not have a relaxer and you have a short pixie cut like mine, it is a pixie cut, but it is a natural run. It is a afro. The only difference between my hair now and afro is there is relax. Okay? No. No. That's why I don't do hair anymore. Because you know. And this is the thing. A lot of people be like, oh, I know a hairstylist that can get it. Listen, I can too, sweetie. Baby, listen to me. I can have you looking fine. You be looking sugar sharp, baby. Sugar sharp. You hear me? Sugar sharp, okay? You be looking cute. But you're not going to be able to, when you wake up, it ain't going to look like that. Or if you got a husband, you come home looking cute and he get a little excited, get a little riled up, baby girl. You listen, Sugarfoot, it is not gonna look like that in the morning. Yes, it can be styled, absolutely. Are you gonna be able to keep it up? No, you are not. You are going to look like the tribe you are from, and that is okay. But there will be no Halle Berry anywhere. Nowhere to see. No, there will not. It's taking me forever because I'm not using a mirror. I'm literally looking in this phone. I'm from Ghana. Hold on, I can't. Hold on, I'm gonna look in a minute. I just gotta. Yes, I am getting stuff on the floor. It is my house and I pay the rent and the bills, so it is okay. Because somebody's grandchild is going to tell me to put papers on the floor. It is my house and I live here and I pay the rent. Okay? Y'all been getting on my nerves. Baby, what is that time of the month? Y'all can always tell when our flow is in town because those are the days that people really get red. Like, you can tell when I'm playing because I'll be like, oh, Toots. Who pee-peed in your oatmeal this morning? Why you so mad? What happened? But other times. Okay, so I always put, especially when I need a relaxer, because I'm not relaxing my hair again. I'm going to grow it out. No, I am not doing a big chop, no. But I always put these down right here first because it makes it so my edges stay tied up. I know it's look crazy. It's not going to stay like this. And I always use the black papers. And then FYI, I look so crazy right now. FYI, try to break them off before you get started. And I overload my hair with Braids. Key, if you at home and you have short hair in between relaxers, you can't make it to a salon for whatever reason, or hairstyle, somebody do your hair, whatever. Oh, okay, that would work. Then I recommend using a whole bunch of these wraps, because the more wraps you use, the more pressure it puts on your hair. Everybody does it differently. If you are in here and you do it differently than I do it, then baby girl, you keep doing it that way, because I am going to keep doing it this way, because this is how I've been doing it for the last 11 years. Huh. So you want to make sure you're adding like tension. So as you can see, it's pretty much like closed up. And then I just want one more like right going across there. Because when I tell y'all, my hair is straight out of Wakanda. Like, I don't even need that little stripe on my lip. They're going to let me in off rip. And then my last one is going to go across the front. You too, baby. You have a good weekend, too. And that's going to tie in the bizak. Hold on. Oh, and I have a surprise for you guys. So everything is like this, and I'm not letting y'all see what's over here because I moved out of my studio, and I still have a separate recording studio that is going to be just for recording footage here for y'all on YouTube. Well, when I do hair. Obviously, talking videos I'm gonna be in here. But I moved into a new studio, and the reason that I moved into a new studio, I don't know who's gonna feel some type of way like, oh my God, Sam, you moved out of your stuff. Yes, I did, because that studio was $375 a week, which, not trying to be bragging and boastful, but I can afford it very much. So however, it's stupid. Like, why would I? Sometimes I don't record a video for like 2 weeks, so I'm literally paying $1,500 a month for a room that I'm not using. Like, that's dumb. So I just have a recording studio now that I'm going to be recording for you guys in. It's gonna be so much fun. So I'm so excited to share that with you guys. But I like revamped and remodeled everything over here, so I don't want to show y'all, because if I show y'all, it's gonna be like the most
relationship, career.
Okay. It's gonna be like a huge spoiler, so I don't want to do that. So now that y'all have seen, oh crap, my laptop acting like a crackhead. Hold on. Okay, so now that you guys know what I'm talking about, and you know that the reason that I said that, like, oh my God, I shouldn't have colored my hair, if you caught that, give me a 1 so I can recap, because I'm gonna just do this recap real quick. So everybody vote 1 if you don't know what I'm talking about. I'll do this recap real quick. Everybody vote as I read the comments, and then after everybody votes, then we will get into the challenge, and then I'm gonna go get under the dryer. But I want to read. Put the dang foam away. That's enough. What's your name? Nina Inez. And then my grandma's name was Inez. So that just irritated me a little bit even more, because you got the same name as my grandma and you being irritated. Listen, it's my head. I put in as much foam wrap as I wanted to, and the better thing for you to do would have been to ask me why I use so much. You can get blocked. I just said that a little earlier. My block game's so strong, girl. Don't do that. Thank you. Oh. Okay, real quick. Real quick recap. So in my last video, and of course you guys can rewind it too so you can actually see it, because I'm not wrapping my hair because it took so long for me to wrap it. But I colored my hair, lightened my hair, like it hasn't even been 3 weeks, and I have like about a half an inch of regrowth, and my hair is pretty dark. So I never really relax my hair 100%, especially at the root and around here at the top. So it's like super duper thick, and it gets, girl, listen, I've been looking curly already all the time. Anyway, so this step right here, like the most awkward length is probably like right here. So I know once I get past that length, I will be fine, but my hair grows extremely fast. And lately here on my channel, we have been going down the educational route. And I'm one of those people, like, I like to put my money where my mouth is. So I'm going to grow my hair back with you guys. So everything that I'm teaching you guys, I'm going to do myself. I just ordered some stuff to make the shea butter stuff, majigger, the aloe vera butter that I told you guys about in my last high porosity video. My hair is actually medium porosity, but my daughter has a naturally high porosity hair. Nothing that I've done wrong. She's never had any chemicals or anything like that in her hair, but her hair doesn't retain moisture like it's supposed to. So I'm going to use on my daughter's hair and on mine, and we're gonna grow our hair back together. So yes, that's the only reason I said, oh, I shouldn't have colored my hair, but it's a good thing because I'm not doing a big chop, so don't say that. I'm not doing a big chop, and I'm not coloring my hair back black, but so it's gonna be really great because my hair is lighter and then my natural color is so much darker than the color that I have now. So I'm just going to slowly transition, and then you guys can see everything as we go. So if everybody's going to join the challenge and grow their hair with me, give me a 2. Girl, thank you, girl. It's so funny because right before I cut my hair, because whenever I cut my hair, I do it in baby steps. Like I do a little bit at a time. I never just be like, so I had a bob right before. I'm gonna do like a compilation video maybe one of these days just so y'all can see it. But I don't know if y'all noticed this about me. Like you will see me here now since I've been on YouTube regularly. I have been putting myself out there a little bit more, but I do not take pictures. I don't like taking, like, I'm not selfie queen. If y'all also go on my Instagram, y'all can count without using 2 hands how many selfies I've taken like in the last month. So I don't know what in the world is wrong with my hair, but I need help. It don't take moisture. Did you watch my high porosity video? Go watch my high porosity video. That may be able to help you. Yeah, so everybody that has, because I've already done videos on low porosity hair and high porosity hair. And a lot of people were like, well, not a lot of people, but a few people were like, oh, can you do another video on low porosity hair? It seems like high porosity got more than low porosity did. Y'all got to understand, high porosity hair has a cuticle that's open. There's only so much you can do when your cuticle is closed, girl. You got to open it and put moisture in it, girl. Like, so it's not as complex as high porosity hair is. Like, girl, rejoice in the Lord, girl, that your stuff ain't that complicated. I already a little post shoulder length. But it won't stop breaking when it gets past my shoulders. Well, what is your hair regimen like? Wow, my feelings legit hurt though. I really was joking. I mean, no disrespect to you. My apologies. Never tripping because I don't even know what you're talking about. Thank you. What causes extreme shedding? A lot of things can cause extreme shedding, but understand that your hair is supposed to shed. You're supposed to lose hundreds of strands of hair on a daily, sometimes daily. It just depends on like what your diet is like and yeah, stuff like that. But you're supposed to lose hundreds of hair a week, hundreds. So if you're a person who always has their hair in braids, if you're supposed to lose hundreds of strands of hair a day and you've had your hair in braids for a month or even a week or even 2 weeks, you're gonna get a lot of shedding. That's hair that was supposed to fall on the floor anyway. So please understand, like, shedding is normal. If your hair never sheds, you should be afraid. Just being real. Something's wrong if you don't have any shedding ever. If you have a lot of split ends, can that be... I'm sorry, I don't have my glasses on and I cannot see. Saying if you have a lot of ends. Yeah, if you have split... Okay, this is... I'm really glad you brought that up. Thank you. Oh, I look so crazy. That's how you know we friends. Because I'm on here looking stupid. So, this is the thing. With split ends. Most people, for whatever reason, and I'm sure there are some hating hairstylists out there. I know for a fact there are hating hairstylists out there. That's why I don't have a hairstylist directory for my clients. Because, yeah. But anywho, the reality is you have to keep up with your trims. And the analogy that I try to give, that I would try to give my clients when I was still behind the chair is this. Having split ends is just like having a run in your stocking. So imagine if you have a run in your stocking at the beginning of the day, even if it's just like a little hole all the way down there, right? A little hole. By the end of the day, that hole has came all the way up. It could be all the way up here to your hip bone. That is the same exact thing that your ends do. So the longer you hold on to your split ends, the longer and the wider of an opportunity they have to split all the way up the shaft. That is how it works. Hairstylists are not just... Some of them are bald head skittle diddles and mad for whatever reason. I don't know. Can't speak on that. I don't know. But for the most part, any hairstylist that is trying to trim your ends, they're trying to they're trying to prevent you being a bald head skittle diddle. That's all. I don't know how to say it. I was trying to sound nice. I don't know how to say it. They're trying to keep y'all from being bald head skittle diddles out here. And I feel like that's our problem. Everybody is too sensitive now. And everybody is getting soft as wet tissue. And everybody needs to like... My daddy used to say it all the time. Gird up your loins. Like, people cry all the time over like nobody can say anything. I say one thing, it's like, oh my God, Stan, you hurt my feelings. It's like, come on, bro. Like, I doubt it very seriously if Harriet told me, any of them, was this freaking sensitive. Like, we are the generation of Carl Thomas, bro. How often should you trim? It depends. Once again, there is no one size fits all answer to hair. There isn't one. Everybody has different size follicles. Everybody has a different level of porosity. You know, everybody has different density. So what will work for you won't work for another person. I've never really had, in the 11 years that I stood behind the chair, I've never had multiple clients with the same exact hair. Everybody's hair is always different. Everybody's hair always needs a different shampoo and conditioner combination. Everybody always needs their hair trimmed more often than others. Some we would need to trim every time because their hair regimen outside of seeing me wasn't good, and vice versa. You know, some people I would never have to trim their hair to the point where they would be like, oh, Sam, like, you sure you don't want to trim it? And I'm like, girl, if I cut your hair, I'm literally just going to be cutting it for no reason. I had clients that I never had to trim. Like, if I was picking up shears, it was literally like because they needed it mentally. They just wanted to hear the shears open and close. But everybody does not need to cut off a whole bunch of hair at one time, you guys. Like, there's no one size fits all peel for your hair. That's why I'm always like, you guys, do your research, because what works for one person may not work for you. Everything could be amazing, but it could be that one thing that doesn't match y'all porosity. Y'all levels of porosity could be different, and then your hair will fall smooth out, and then you're gonna be a bald head skittle diddle with no hair in the middle, a bald head Humpty Dump with no hair in the front, a bald head scallywag with no hair in the back, gelled and weaved up. Don't let that be you. Just study your hair, girl. I have low porosity hair, and I used to use box dye to make it more manageable. Or did my color do the same? Box color is the worst color that you could possibly use on your hair because it has metallic dyes in it. What I mean by metallic dyes is this. Whenever you are buying something, for example, box color, what's one? Clairol. If you get Clairol from Walmart, there are going to be all different races of women picking up that box. There are going to be white women picking up the box, Mexican women, Samoan women, African American women, with black women from Ghana, like all different types of women with all different textures, with all different levels of porosity, picking up the same exact box to color their hair. Okay, so for the company to have a product that works, that they can stand behind, they have to make the levels and the chemical levels of the peroxide that they're using to lift your hair be one size fits all. So it is not going to be, it's not good for your hair, because it is the highest level of lift that you can possibly use, because that is how they ensure that it works for everyone. So using box color is the worst thing that you can do on your hair. And when you go to a hair salon, I'm just being real. When a when a client comes to me and she tells me that she's colored her hair with box dye her whole life, I'm not even coloring her hair. I'm not doing it for two reasons. The first reason is, and I'm just being real, if it's any emotional people, please go, because we don't have time to vote right now. So if you emotional, you easily offended, just please go. Please, Lord, come on, Father, get your kids out if they emotional like her, Thomas Jesus. But to be real, I wouldn't even do it, because there were only one or two options. Either I have to completely strip the artificial pigments that they put in. I have to strip those out and then put in a new hair color. Sometimes I have to create a new base. It just depends on what's under it and what that box and metallic dye has done to her hair. And then once I strip everything out and then put the color back in, then we can go from there. And to be real, once I strip everything out and put the color in, then we can go from there. But to be 100 and to be super honest, nobody really wants to pay for it. Nobody will. No. That is really gonna cost for a hairstylist to fit. A lot of people have been asking me, like, saying, why is it that we didn't even start seeing a bunch of color and stuff like that until after you stop standing behind the chair? Well, that that is for one reason, and for one reason only. The type of color that I do on my channel costs hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And most women do not want to pay for certain colors that they want. It's just the reality of it. I permed my hair once and started to notice that my ends were sticking together. You overprocessed your hair. If your ends were sticking together, you overprocessed your hair. That's just like people like when the rising, cause you relax your hair, like using chemicals. We use chemicals to clean. We use chemicals on a regular basis. But when they are controlled, I don't want to use the word safe, but you can control them. But if it's not controlled, it's gonna mess up. So if you relax your hair, or if you've done anything to your hair and it messed it up, you have over processed it. And if you over process your hair, you need to cut them. Yes, you need to cut them. After 11 years behind the chair, what is your... Oh, I'm scared to answer this question. What is your least favorite thing to do on a client? Sew in, relax, or blowout, etc. I want to answer that, but then I don't. I need some chapstick if I'm okay. If I could be real without nobody crying, give me a 2, and then I answer that. Give me a 2. If all the Carl Thomases have left, baby, give me a 2, and then we can talk about it, because and I'm gonna have to block half of the people following me, and that's just not even what I want to do with my life right now, Jesus. Are we sensitive? Hold on, y'all. I need some chapstick. Hold on. Hold on, player. Hold on, player. Okay, hold on. Okay. So, are all the sensitive people gone? Because I can't. I can't. Okay. Okay, so as a professional hairstylist, 11 years, I refused to do natural styles. And by natural styles, I mean flexi rod sets, perm rod sets, straw sets. I freaking refused to do them. I did not put them on my menu. It's the easiest thing to do, but because I've been calling YouTube University for a long time. I've had this YouTube channel since 2011, but I just got on here because I really want to like inspire up and coming hairstylists, or just not even just hairstylists but people in life. But the reason that I don't do it is because people love to book appointments with professional hairstylists after they have been on YouTube University all day. And what I mean by that is this. They'll go on a video of somebody who's done a flexi rod set, and they'll be like, okay, it only took her that video was like 10 minutes. So in their mind, it's only going to take no less than like an hour for their hair to dry under the dryer. And what people don't understand when they come book an appointment with a hairstylist, they don't understand that when it comes to editing, I can make a 4-hour service look like it took 12 minutes. Okay, so it was this one girl in particular. She watched her chick on YouTube, in YouTube University or whatever. I'm not going. Oof. She watched somebody on YouTube University, and the girl put flexi rods in her hair, whatever, and then like boom, she's like, ooh, it's dry. But this is what y'all don't understand. Like, for example, let's say that I'm filming this for y'all, right? And let's say I don't get done filming, I don't get done coloring my hair. Actually, this happened. I don't get done coloring my hair till like 9 o'clock, and I'm tired and I'm ready to go to bed. I'm going to wrap my hair. I may not even sit under the dryer. I'm gonna go to bed. Like, I'm not getting under the dryer with this on. I'm getting in my bed. I'm gonna put the scarf on when we get done, and I'm gonna get in the bed. And then the person will wake up, put their makeup on, and be like, I was under the dryer for 15 minutes and I came out and blam. But little do you know, she put those flexi rods in the morning, and then she kept them in all day, went to sleep, put a bonnet on, looked like a skittle diddle, taking her kids to school, then went to Walmart with the bonnet on, and came back home, took another nap, vacuumed, did laundry. Then she recorded the video. So it's been 2 days, and not her hair dry, and she recorded it in the video. But then people come and sit in my chair, and when I tell y'all, first of all, if you have long, thick, natural hair, it could possibly take an hour and a half, 2 hours for your hair to dry. And I'm not going to be sitting there twiddling my thumbs like while somebody's sitting under the dryer. So I would be doing somebody else's hair, and that every 5 minutes I would have to go under there like, I think I'm dry. Hey, babe. Every 5 minutes I would have to go under there like, I go on, stop. We don't just walk out of here without yeah. But anywho, so to answer your question, that is the one thing that I deal with when it comes to that, sir. Please leave the live up because it's sticking away on everything. No problem, but yeah, that was the only thing, and that's why I tell everybody whenever they're first getting into the industry to really know exactly what your passion is, know exactly what you're going for in the industry, and have a plan. Like, it is so important to have a plan whenever you go into the hair industry, because most of us go into the hair industry like, girl, I'm about to retire and I'm about to be bomb. I mean, not I'm about to retire. We never think about retirement. We never think about 401k, pension. We never think about like, what if I get tired? What if something happens? What if I injure myself? What am I going to do? Because people don't understand, like hairstylists, we don't get 401k, pension plans. We don't get medical, dental, and vision. If you're a professional hairstylist, you have to pay for all of that on your own. And so one of the last lives that I did, no, one of the last, I don't remember, some video I did. There was a lady and she was talking about her old hairstylist, and she was like, oh, the lady ran her card or something after, no, she said that she called the lady like an hour before her appointment and canceled and told her like, oh, she was like, I can't believe she still ran my card for the deposit. She ran a deposit for $100, even though she told her that she was sick and throwing up. She's like, oh my God, how could she do that? That's so messed up. But this is the thing, y'all don't understand, like hairstylists have to pay booth rent every week. The owner of the shop does not care if everybody that you had on your books canceled on you that week. They don't care. They still want their money. And mind you, you're not booking appointments to pay booth rent. Your booth rent is something that you're supposed to, like, the way I was taught, you don't even count what you make until after you set booth rent aside. I'm gonna get to y'all questions in a minute, I promise. The way that I was taught, you don't even count your booth rent until after your booth rent. You don't count your profit until after you've made your booth rent. So if you're a person who books an appointment with a hairstylist and you book up 2-3 hours of her time, and let's say it's Friday, booth rent is due sometimes Saturday or Sunday or Monday. Sometimes it's coming out on Monday. So if her last day of the week is Saturday and you cancel an appointment on Saturday an hour before your appointment and you booked out 3 hours of her time, you never know. When I was first starting out, y'all, like I used to live in Henderson. And Henderson and where my studio was probably like 30 minute drive, okay? Because we weren't living we weren't in the ghetto or nothing like that, but it wasn't like so I ended up, sometimes me and my husband would drive 30 minutes for $45. And I would make that $45 stretch, I don't even know how long, because it was an inconvenience for us, because I was paying $285 a week when I didn't even have a clientele. So I didn't even have a clientele. I'm paying $285 a week, and there were days where I would have 8 people on my books and every last one of them would stand me up. And if they didn't stand me up, they would slide me a check. Oh, I thought I heard something. They would slide me a check and be like, oh, cash this on Wednesday, next Wednesday. And it is Wednesday. So that's the type of stuff that people do to hairstylists on a regular basis. Those were the type of things that were done to me on a regular basis, okay? So I know that y'all get on YouTube or y'all get on Instagram and y'all see the work that's done, and you'll see like, oh, she make that look so cute and that looks so nice. Yes, but you all have no idea what it takes to be a professional hairstylist. Like no idea. No freaking idea, because the thing is, when y'all go to work, y'all get checked, and y'all know it's going to be a certain amount. The only way that your check is going to be any less than what you expect is if you don't go to work. That's the only way that you will not make the type of money that you deserve, that you went to school for, okay? But as a professional hairstylist, consumers are under the impression that our worth can be bargained for. Are you doing specials? You doing specials. It's Christmas, girl. You doing 2-for-1 specials. Why in the hell, remember, sensitive people supposed to be gone. Why in the hell with a hairstylist? For example, I have 2 children, okay? If it's any time that I need money, it's around Christmas. I have a 6-year-old and a 7-year-old. So it is completely and totally illogical for people to think that hairstylists are going to do specials around the holidays when they need money the most, you know? So like just stuff like that is what I mean. And I'm not trying to be like, oh, y'all need to stop da 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 da. It's not even that. I just want everybody to live in an empathetic state, because when you live in an empathetic state, it is easier for you to put yourself in the shoes of the person that you're dealing with, and then it keeps you from saying ignorant stuff, from doing ignorant things, because you're putting yourself in the shoes of the person that you're dealing with, whether that's your hairstylist, whether it's the person who's whatever, any service provider that you're dealing with, or any person that you're dealing with, period. If you live your life through an empathetic state, then you can rationalize and think about stuff. And the girl who said that, like, oh my God, I can't believe she still ran my car even though I was sick. Girl, do you know that the dude that she was renting that booth from didn't give a damn that you was sick? She can't go tell him like, hey, and then if she charged you $100 deposit, that means that your service was like, you had to have booked out at least 2 hours of her time if the amount was $100. So you canceled an hour before. She has no time to fill the spot. So she's lost money. And it's Saturday. They're not going to care. They will put you the hell out. I remember my son was premature. And I'm about to scroll up. As soon as I'm going to tell y'all the story, I'm going to scroll up and answer y'all questions. Go play, you guys. Say hi and then go play. Hi. Okay, go play. I was just talking about you. Say hi. Hi. So that big boy right there, I was due April 26th, but my water broke on January 2nd. And yeah, I was on bed rest for 2 weeks, and then, which was great because my water broke like everywhere. Don't let them try to play y'all. Just because y'all water break does not mean you have to get a C-section, because I laid in a bed with a broken water for 2 weeks. Well, not quite 2 weeks, but from the 2nd to the 15th is when I had him. So anyway, when my water broke and I went to the hospital, mind you, like I told y'all previously, as a professional hairstylist, you do not get 401k. Like, you know how on your job you get pregnant and you get paid medical leave? Nah, baby girl, that's not how it works for us. The way that it worked for me when I had my 2 children, what I had to do was, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be pregnant for this amount of time. I'm gonna work all the way up until I basically just can't take it no more, because I don't want to move out of my booth, and then I'm gonna save my money so that way I can pay my booth rent while I'm gone. And then peep this, before I even get to the booth rent part, I probably took 2 weeks off of work, because after you have a baby, as a professional hairstylist or as a contractor, anybody providing a service where you have clients, my clients wasn't about to not get their hair done for 3 months because I decided that I was being nasty having the baby. That's not how it goes, okay? So I want to say, after, and this was with my son and my daughter. With my daughter, I was only off of work for 2 weeks. 2 weeks after I had C-sections with both of my kids, okay? And then 2 weeks after I had my daughter, I was back on my phone. I didn't have no website, no book, nothing. And I used to get one text message, and I would just send a mass text out to every client that I had in my phone. And I'd be like, hey girl, you want to get your hair done? Da, 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 da. And they all came to the house. I remember I was standing there doing hair, and I had a C-section. It was nothing. And I had Percocet. It wasn't a problem. Was only on it for about a week, but that's how it goes. So that's why when people are like, oh, Stan, why are you so aggressive? Because girl, bye. Like, listen, okay? And then with my son, like I was saying, my water broke. It broke way in advance. I planned to have a baby in April 26th, the end of April. This little one decided he was coming. He was messing with stuff in there, bloop, and just sitting there, and came on the 5th. So I had to figure out what I was going to do. But peep this. Let's say, okay, this right here is the salon that I worked at, but obviously a further distance. But the studios were directly across the freaking street. You could literally run across the street to the hospital. They did not care. They could have came across the street and looked at me and been like, oh man, seeing your water broke. They did not give a shit. Do you hear I was laying in the bed, like getting needles this long stuck in me, getting steroid shots, having girl, and my husband and my father were moving out everything out of my studio because they did not care that my water had just broke. They was like, either you pay me $360, and at the time I was paying $360 a week, and I probably only had maybe like 60% of the full clientele. Maybe it was at like 60%. $360 a week. That's what I was paying for that room. And nowhere near where I am now. Nowhere near where I am now. And they did not care. They were like, either run us our money or get out. And we couldn't run them the money because So it's not all it's cracked up to be. But a hairstylist can't come and be like, oh, just to let y'all know, by the way, like, can y'all come get y'all hair done? I know I'm good, but I was barely able to pay my rent this week. Because no, absolutely not. We got to make it look pretty. So y'all don't really know, because we got to make it look pretty. So all the people that's like, oh my God, man, you so aggressive. Yes, I am. Yeah, I am, baby. But not aggressive, passionate, I'm sorry. Yeah, so just know that hairstylist is not, being a hairstylist is not as easy as it looks. Hey, that's sassy and the way they did you. No wonder you go so hard. But no. Don't say that. You cannot elevate until there's no way that you can rise up if you're not low. If I didn't go through that, I would never, if I wasn't beat up so much by life, I would never be able to having a YouTube channel. Never. Ever. I would never be able to take it. And a lot of people are like, oh, just ignore people. You don't have to listen to the girl, but listen to me. Most of y'all can't even ignore y'all aunties and y'all uncles and y'all boyfriends and y'all baby daddies when they say something crazy to y'all. So just imagine having hundreds and thousands of people saying messed up stuff to you whenever they feel like it. And just having to take it on a regular basis. Now I can, A, because of where I was born and raised, and B, because of the things that I have experienced thus far in my life. None of this amounts to anything that I've dealt with in the past, but I know influencers, popular influencers, that take breaks off of YouTube and Instagram because they cannot handle emotionally the things that people say to them. So please do not feel sorry for me and anything that I've experienced, because I would not be where I am today if I had not went through those things then. So it is, no, I wouldn't change nothing. There's only one thing I would change about that, and that's obviously my son being premature, because he had to stay in NICU for 4 months. My son was in the hospital for 4 months. I did not have my baby home with me, and I was still going to work every day, and nobody knew, because I still had to put a smile on, and I still had people talking to me crazy with a baby in the hospital. That's how it goes. Oh, absolutely. And then everybody just has to think about, like, even like a diamond. A diamond is so beautiful, but it don't look like this at first. It's not until like beating and grinding and hustle. And that's why I love crystals so much, because crystals are like millions of years old, and they only formulate after they've been in the core of the earth going through the elements for like millions of years, and it's just a different type of energy and a different type of vibe that you have when you've been the lowest of low. There's really nothing that I haven't really experienced, like death and like near-death experiences with my kids, and just work and finances, and you name it. Been there, done that, wrote the book, literally. But, different strokes for different folks. You're a survivor. Aren't we all, baby? I've been learning as I get older. Oh, I gotta let people know it's real difficult to pay because many girl. Let me tell you something, like, cause you already know my dad passed away and stuff. We ain't gonna get into that, but one thing my daddy always used to teach me, like, okay, in hindsight, my dad was one of those people, like, somebody would come around and be like, oh, how does look, or say something, and we would just, me and my mom would be like, and my husband, oh my God, we were just like, oh my God, bro. Because my dad would say whatever he wanted to say whenever he wanted to say it. And he did not care who was around. For example, don't judge my daddy. Y'all can't judge my daddy because he gone. So y'all can't say nothing more about my daddy. So we would be at church and people would be like, good morning, Sherman. That was my father's name. Good morning, Sherman. And he would just be like, he would kind of just look at him. Just depending on how he was feeling, he would look at him. So, and my dad was a big dude. So people really wasn't going to say nothing out the way to him. And this person was like, how come that is so rude? And he was like, excuse me? And she was like, that is so rude. Like, I say good morning to you and you don't even say good morning back. And my daddy said, I don't have to speak to you if I don't want to. He said, how do you know that it's a good morning for me? Maybe it's not a good morning for you, for me. Like, you can't make me talk to you if I don't want to talk to you. Like, I'm good. And we used to be like, oh my God, Dad, why do you have to say that? And he would say whatever he wanted to say, whatever the first thing that popped up in his head, he would say. Of course, he would do it with class and with valor, but he still. And I remember asking him one day, like, Daddy, why are you like that? And he said, listen, he said, I'm not going to let people dump their shit off on me. He was like, I'm not going to let people say whatever they want to say and then it make me feel some type of way and I hold it all deep inside. And then one day I just explode. No, I'm going to say what I feel like saying when I want to say it. They say what they want to say, so why can't I? And I was like, oh, I was like, but Dad, you shouldn't do that. And I promise to God, I felt like that all the way up until he died. And this is what I think happened. Y'all about to think I'm being funny. I am so serious. I think that my daddy was my husband's playing 2K, so you might hear yelling at the TV. Lord Jesus. So I think my daddy got up there and they was like, all right, Sherman, of course, come on, brother. They go to your house. Just come on. But you can't bring all that in here. And they're like, oh, what we gonna do with it? And they was one of the angels was like, bro, I got an idea. Why don't we give it to his daughter? Because now anybody can get smoked. I don't know what happened. I mean, it's always been like that, but it's like way worse now. I have no filter, no patience, no tolerance for BS, and my respect is not optional. That's why I decided after the 30th person stood me up in a month, I was done, because it doesn't make sense for me to be booked up months in advance and then I have new and old clients standing me up when I have multiple other streams of income that make me more money than standing behind a chair. It made no sense for me to still be standing behind a chair. So boom, your daddy sounds just like my grandma. She never held nothing in. Oh my God, like I just was like, oh, you're just like that, just like my dad. Listen, but it feels so good and people don't like it. Like, especially here on YouTube, people cannot deal like, oh, why she so, listen to me. Listen, look, I am going to talk like an African and then we are going to go. Let me tell you something, listen. So I know, even though I do not have as much melanin as other people do, I know that I am not European. I don't care. I don't care what happened with slavery. I do not care. Okay? And let me tell you something. I am not going to sit around here and let these little chicken noodles talk to me any type of way. Okay? That is not what we do. No, it is not. Listen to me. If you come over here popping off, you will get smoked. Okay? I am an adult. I don't care how short I am grown. And you will treat me as such or you will get blocked. Okay? I'm the mama and I am grown and I do and say whatever I want. And if you don't like it, goodbye. That is how I feel. And if you do not like it, then what do you do? Leslie, okay, Leslie. I want to ask you a real question. And Leslie and anybody here that is between the ages, anybody over 28. I love everybody else under 28. Don't leave, baby. I'm just asking a question. And you need to listen to the answer because you're going to go through this too. Because I'm 28. I'll be 29 July 20th. The day before Lion King comes out. Anyway, but I don't know what happened. It's like the beginning of 28. I don't know if it was like my 28th birthday. And really, it was after 25. It was like the clock started ticking and my bullshit handling meter just started going like this. And like now, I am at a point where I have no tolerance for BS. I have no tolerance for negative energy. I have no tolerance for stupid people. Like I just don't. And I just can't let stuff fly. Everybody that is over 30, am I tripping, or is it like a button internally that gets pushed that just be like, girl, I ain't got time for this shit. I feel like it's, girl, I don't got time for this shit. Girl, you just, I'm 30. Just do, girl. Yours started at 18. You've been that way since you was 6. I mean, I think, okay. My thing is, because I'm from Detroit, but I live in Nevada. And those are two completely different sides of the world. And I'm not saying nothing bad about nobody. Anybody that's on here that's from like California, Arizona, or anything like that. Like, oh, I love y'all. Oh, yes, y'all be saucy and stuff. Yes. But you just never realize how different people are culturally on different sides of the globe. So me being from Detroit and moving to Nevada, it is just so different. Like, for example, being back home in the D, I'm used to seeing like, well, at the time, not no more, like jerseys and like white tees in my white tee. Yup, in my white tee. Remember that? Oh, I think they like me. Remember, they not from Detroit, but that's what I was used to. Like dudes from the D, they don't wear nothing but J's, Forces, and I don't know what else. I mean, it's other stuff, but you understand what I'm saying? Yes, Lord. And then I moved out here. California people, do not get mad at me. I'm just saying, it was just, it was weird. Like, I'm used to we getting money and we riding on them things to got my Vans on and they look like sneakers. Got my Vans on. I was like I'm back home. I can't stand when dudes have their pants sagging. But like, you know how people from the D, yeah. And then I come out here and dudes got on Vans and skinny jeans. I'm like, player, where is your stuff, player? Where is your stuff, player? What's happening, player? Like, so culturally, it was just so different for me. It was a culture shock. Like, even the kids that was fighting, like, when they was at school, they'd be like, you want to catch my fade? You want to catch a fair one? I was like, oh my God, that is so nice. They're in high school and they cut hair? He's a barber? You want to catch my fade? That's like, no, Cynthia, that means they want to fight. I'm like, dog, no, it don't. You want to catch a fair one? We can throw a fair one. I'm like, wait, the word fair and fighting just doesn't really, you want to catch a fair one? We can throw a fair one. I'm like, you want to catch my fade? He's bagging on you. I'm like, what is happening? Okay, because back home at the time when I came out here, like if they was like cracking jokes on each other, they would be like, they bagging. But we would be like, oh man, he just fried you, bro. Like he just fried you, like stuff like that. Or they'll be like, oh, you want to catch a fair one? You want to catch my fade, bro? That's how they really talk, like boys and girls, swear to God. And then, but then when back home, they be like, what up, you trying to scrap? Like, you about to scrap? Like, It was just so different. It was so hard. I know, but it just doesn't sound scary. Like, once again, culturally, you should not have to explain the. You shouldn't have to explain what's gonna happen to the person that you beefed out with. Like, hey, a fair. You want to catch a fair one? By the way, that means we're gonna have a fair fight. You ready? Like, that's not really. I don't know. Just culturally, it's just different. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but I was just like, wait, what? And then the way that the girls, it was, I don't know. It was just really different. It was really, really hard. So being out here, I call it Vegas sin, and then I got regular sin because, okay, I'm sorry, people that are from this side of the, if this don't apply to you, I'm not talking about you. Maybe this one of your cousins or something. But like, girls in Vegas stare so hard. Like, so hard. I'm gonna ask y'all something. Before I finish, I'm about to ask everybody a question, and I want like at least 10 of y'all to answer. And then once like 10 of y'all answer, then I'm gonna finish the story. So I want to know where y'all from. I just want you to answer the question. Actually, I do. Tell me what you would do or what would happen in short, and then behind it, just put the state that you in, the state that you from, Okay, so we somewhere, right? And then we standing in a line somewhere, right? You don't know me, I don't know you. You ain't never seen me here on the YouTube, and I ain't never seen you on the nowhere, okay? And I'm just looking at you like this, like. And then this is the killer part. Hold on. Don't say nothing. And then I see you seeing me looking at you. And I still, mine is not that part, not that. But just, what would you do? And what would you be thinking? What would you be thinking? Come on, hurry up, so we can finish the story. Because we've been on here an hour. What would you do? Or what would you be thinking? What is my problem if I'm, and you don't even know me. We standing in line at the mall. This really happened. What would you do? What would you be thinking? Oh, you tough. Turn my head. Where am I green now? You, what's your name? Hold on. I got my 777 is at the end. I assume got beef. That's what it means. Where you from? The who just said that? It just means you got beef. Where are you from? Oh, and you from New York? Okay. Amen. Woo. Look. Listen. Look. Here, that is not what they think. This is what happened. I was standing in the line with my husband, okay, minding my business. We were at the mall. Yes, we were. And this lady, she comes, and I'm standing there, and she just look, I swear to God, I'm with my husband, and she just like, and I'm like, and my husband, he already know who I am. He already know what it is. I mean, like, who I am, like, who, but he just knows. And this is before the kids, so. And so I'm like, bro, he's like, grab my arm, like, baby. And so right when my mouth was, like, do you have a problem? Her friend walks up and she was like, her hair cute, and then she walks off. Swear to God. That's how girls are out here, swear to God. All the time. I'm not lying, I'm not making it up. The whole time, I'm not playing. Oh God. That's how they is. That's how they be out here. That's how it be. That's how it be. I'm not playing. They all just like that. And I'm not blaming women from Vegas. The women that are here, because Vegas is a melting pot. Like, everybody comes from everywhere and they're here. So, yeah. I'm gonna give you what you want. Oops. Well, girl, it may not be you, but I've been here for 11 years, and I haven't really seen anything different. I, I don't know. I've been here for 11 years, and like I already said, if you're not one of those people, then I'm not talking to you. So if you don't feel like you do that, then you're not one of those people that I'm talking about. But the women that I came in contact with, yeah, and I've been doing hair in Vegas for 11 years, so nobody's gonna tell me. But not here in Vegas for 11 years, but I've been doing hair for a long time in Vegas, and I know how women are because I've been dealing with them for a very long time out here, and that's how they are. They'll come in like, okay, so, I mean, I seen your work on Instagram, but are those really like your pictures? Because I don't know if I trust you, but I mean, I'm gonna give you a try, and I mean, if it feel cool after the blow dry, then I guess I'll let you know. You don't have to let me do nothing. It's okay. Don't book with me until you're comfortable. That's how women are out here 24/7. So, and I'm not saying if you from here, I'm not saying, I already said that. If you missed that part, then go ahead and rewind it because I'm not going back there. But if this don't apply to you, then you ain't the people that I'm talking about. But what's wrong with that? I used to have people fly to me to get their hair done all the time. Girl. But that's what I'm saying. Like, where I'm from, it's not a big deal. Somebody staring, like, that just means you got a problem. Like, what's up? But like out here, that's not how they don't really know. That's not what it is because it's happened before. Where I'm like, what? Like, do you have? Oh my gosh, she's so ghetto. Like, oh my god, no, like, no, I did not want a problem. Like, what are you talking about? Like, oh my god, I can't look at you. Oh my god, like, seriously, no, I don't even know you. I wasn't even looking at you. Are you freaking kidding me? Like, oh my god, like, that's how people are. There's nothing wrong with staring if you want to. I love y'all from the South. I heard it's real racist down there. I'm not from the South, I'm from Detroit. I'm trying to read your comments, but I don't know. But okay. Any more questions before we sign off? Because that last question just took us like to Ratchet Diaries. I don't know if I believe this post because the only people that I feel comfortable doing about my Ratchet Diaries is y'all, the people that's out here. Is it easier for you to work with straight Caucasian hair than black hair? You gotta know the answer to that question, baby. You know, that it's way easier. All I have to do, I don't have to use nothing but a blow dryer and a round brush for Caucasian hair. Yes, it is easier. You're in Vegas. I want you to do my hair so bad. I retired, baby. I can't, baby. My hands don't even do it no more, baby. You can't stare at people in NY. Baby, I know you sure can't. What you looking at, yo? One of my husband's really good friends is from New York. We be like, bro, like, chill. I don't think he was even looking over here. I don't even think, like, what up? What's gully? What's good? Whatever. I don't know. I'm just be like, oh, stuff is going down around the town over here. They better not look over here. Like, don't even have nothing in your eye getting it out over here. I can't stand women like that. It's like women be looking up and down. But I don't know. Honestly, I've been kind of dealing with that my whole life. And I ain't trying to say like, oh, I was be hating on me my whole life. One of my cousin's friends just be like, all my life, bro. All my life, girls been hating on me, bro. That's what I'm saying. But I developed at a pretty young age, so I had people calling me fast and stuff for no reason, even though I was wearing turtlenecks all the time. Is it okay to wear box braids for this whole summer season? Of course, I will get them redone every month. Well, that really just depends on your hair. If you have high porosity hair, you do not need braids for the summer. That is the worst thing that you can do to your hair, because your hair is already very, very fragile, and then you're going to have it braided and it's going to be pulling and tugging. And like, if you have high porosity hair, braids is the worst thing that you could do in the summer. Low porosity hair, I mean, that's okay, but anything too much is too much, period. Like, having your hair out is too much, getting your hair straightened is too much, like having your anything, doing too much of anything is too much. So no, but I be real with y'all? Give me a 1 if I could be real, and then do you like straight request products? Straight request, I don't know who that is or what that is, so no. Okay, so somebody asked me what's the one thing that I dislike the most about being in the hair industry, and I told, or what's the one style that I dislike the most, and I told y'all flexi rise, stuff like that. If y'all don't know what that was, y'all gonna have to rewind it because I really don't want to go back there. But I hate the time of year that I cannot stand the most is after summer when school comes back in. And the reason that I cannot stand that time of year is because women, they go to braiders, or, and I'm not saying, I should say braiders, they go to the cheapest braider that they can find, right? Because obviously a braider like Beauty Can Braid or any of these other like really, really dope braiders that are know how to take care of the health of your hair and braid your hair depending on porosity, all of that stuff. Like, obviously I'm not talking about them, but they will be going to the girls that do box braids for $50. So whenever they come back after the summer is over, they want me to fix their hair. So the entire, if y'all will go back, if y'all really go back and look on my channel, when you go back on my channel through like the beginning of the month, before, obviously before I retired, because this year you can't really do it, but actually yeah, you can, because I retired in February, so actually yeah, you can. You will notice that at the beginning of the month I am cutting everybody's hair, because everybody is coming to me after they've had braids all summer long, and their hair is so broken and so ruined and so messed up, and they want me to fix it. It's facts. Facts. It's hair products. That's not true. It's not true. It's not being educated on your hair, nothing else. And I'm not trying to be rude, but that's what it is. It doesn't have anything to do with hair products. The hair products are not damaging your hair. You not knowing what to do with your hair is damaging your hair. Because I told you guys on a previous live that not every product is for everybody. So just because a product worked good for me does not mean that it's going to work for you. That's why when y'all ask me like, oh Sam, what do I do with my hair with this, or what do I put it, like, I can't answer that because everybody's hair is different. I could possibly tell you to use something that'll make your hair fall out because I don't know your hair, but you can know your hair. I can't keep my hair in braids longer than a month. Your hair hates braids for no reason. It's probably because you got low porosity hair. Hold on, I'm about to go in another room. If it break up on this baby, it just break up on the sound. I don't know what to say. My room is not clean, so I don't want to hear it. Okay. Let's see what we got going on in here. Oh, I've been looking for this. I'm glad stuff clean and my drawers ain't sitting on the counter, because I sure did bring y'all in here right where my ninnies go. So you retired from me. I closed my product line, but okay, so really quick, because I don't know if my phone gonna die, so I just want to do that. Okay, so I think that people have preconceived notions about having your own product line and running a business and stuff like that. And the thing is, you have two types of people. You have people that like aggressive income and you have people that like passive income. I have been making aggressive income, meaning like working, trading labor for money or trading time for money. And I am at a place where my time is very, very valuable to me. And when it got to a place where it began to take away my time and it began to overshadow my happy, I don't know how else to say this. Whenever it started to take me out of peace on a regular basis, I decided that it was not worth it, because it's not. I don't think people understand that whenever they are writing somebody in customer service, you're talking to a human being, not a computer. And it just wasn't worth it to me. Like all of the, and it was the same thing for standing behind a chair. Like people are like, oh, Sam, you should do hair again. No, I should not. No, I should not, you guys. Like I used to have women calling my phone like at 2 o'clock in the morning for hair stuff, like blowing my phone up, and then the day of their appointment comes and they don't even show up. And so now I have to go out of money from another business to pay booth rent, because booth rent is not paying for itself, because I have a waiting list full of people that want to come, but I'm having all of these people cancel their appointments on the same day. And I used to deal with that at the very beginning of my career. So to be dealing with that year 11, I wasn't doing it anymore. So I made a decision that I was going to stop. And I had already started feeling like I didn't want to do hair anymore. And I was praying about it. And I was like, God, just give me a sign that, and make it so that I know that I know that I know that I know. And I should not have asked God to do that, because that is exactly what he did. Because literally, it was in one day. I had 3 people stand me up in one day, and I only had 5 people on my books that day. And mind you, I had 2 regular clients that I had to send to other people, because the 2 women that stood me up had appointments that day. And that's what people do. The women that are on here right now, if you're like, oh my God, that's horrible, I would never do that, please understand that you are in the minority. Understand that. I don't care what anybody says. And any hairstylist that's on there, give me a 2 if you agree with me. Clients that show you respect are in the minority. The majority of women think that hairstylists are employed by them. The majority of women think that hairstylists should shake and move when they say. I had a client that I had for years, and she mixed some stuff up with things going on with events in her life. And she knew that I was working like a freaking Hebrew slave, because she could barely get in. And it was something so minute. It was like something like I don't want to say what it was, but it was something fun. It was nothing serious, like nothing serious. And she asked me if I would stay at work. She know I got 2 kids, all of that. She asked me if I would stay at work till like 10, 11 o'clock just to do her. Sorry, y'all. Signals. Women who hairstylists are not in the majority. They're in the minority. The majority of women are extremely disrespectful. I had one lady, she was like super late, like over an hour late for her appointment, and this was at the very beginning. And she was just like, oh, like, I know I'm not on my way. She was like, but I really need my hair done because I got an event to go to. And she was like, let me tell you something, baby girl, because I got that a lot, because I've always been like one of the youngest one. Let me tell you something, baby girl. I am your bread and butter. And so if you want your bread and butter, you better be there when I get there, or I'm gonna find me another hairstylist. You should be lucky that I'm coming to give you my money. I'm paying your bills. So you should show me some respect. That's how people would talk to me. And then I would have to be like, I have to tuck Vegas in my bra and pull Detroit sand out on them real quick. And then it would be, but that is the norm. Like, if I could count on one finger, I'm out of hands if I had to count how many times I had to escort somebody out of my room because I wouldn't do a weave for $60 when they know somebody down the street did do it for that. And then because I don't do it, they like, y'all, come on, y'all. Sorry, y'all. And I don't know what we're gonna do. I think we're looking. I don't know. I look so crazy by the head. Retail workers too. Yes, like anybody in customer service, for whatever reason, people think that whenever they're going to get a service from somebody or going to buy something for somebody, that person is now employed by them. It is a difference between going to a service provider that is providing a service for you and having an employee, baby girl. That is my name outside the door. And the State Board of Nevada does not care if I smack you and put you out of my room, okay? But I've never had to do that though. Like, all jokes aside, I have always worked in studio. Maybe the first 6 months of my career, and then I went to studios. And it's not on purpose, but I've always been like one of the only black girls in the building. Ghetto ass black girl, like, what? You can get out. Like, would never be that. So I never let anybody take me there ever because that you should be worried. So I never let anybody take me there ever. Oh, I used to do that too. But look, this is another thing that y'all don't know. Charge somebody, right? People will, even if they stand you up, if people stand you up, just charge them a deposit. Y'all. That's what we do. What are you talking about? People file disputes with their credit card companies. Yeah. I had a girl, a hairstylist actually, in Vegas, and I guess she was feeling away. I've literally never met this girl in person ever. And I guess she was feeling away because she was losing clients to me. I don't know how she would know that. I'm guessing because she would see them on my Instagram. I don't know. And she booked 4 appointments, 4 weaves back to back. I will never forget. Never forget. It was 4 days. I mean, it was the day before Thanksgiving. So if any hairstylists are on here, the day before Thanksgiving is like the biggest money-making day that we got. I mean, one of them. And so, anyway, first girl came, and I thought it was weird. Some in my spirit just told me that it was weird. But I had family in town the day before. I ain't gonna lie, like, I was tired anyway, but I was gonna suck it up. So it was 4 appointments, and they all had the same last name, but they had different first names, and all of the deposits was paid with the same card. But I didn't think anything of it because I have clients that are sisters, and they all come to me at the same time. So I'm like, whatever. So anyway, my very first client that day was a bride, but they were having like, I don't want to say a shotgun wedding, but it wasn't like anyway, so she was running behind. So I asked the girl that was coming right after her, I was like, hey, it was like maybe like 10 minutes. Like, hey, do you think you can come like 10 minutes later, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, oh, okay, see, no problem. Can't wait to meet you. Okay, cool. So the time that she was supposed to be there comes and leaves, but I didn't say anything because I'm like, how can I say anything when I already moved her back, even though it was only 10 minutes still. So it's like 20 minutes past the time. My client, they leave, so I'm sitting there, me and my mom, and I pick up the phone, I'll call her, and I'm like, hey, it's Thin, are you on? No, I text her. I'm like, hey, it's Thin, are you on the way? And she was like, no, she texted me right back, was like, oh, you got the wrong number, laughing my fucking ass off. And I was like, So then I call. And I was like, hey, I was like, this is Sin. You're saying that we got the wrong number, but we were just texting a minute ago. And she was like, she started laughing. Well, listen, I'm from the Bay, okay? And you don't play with my money, okay? I'm from the Bay. You don't play with my money, so let me just say this. Good luck with having a whole bunch of clients today because I'm the one who booked those 4 appointments. So I bet you all my clients won't be in your chair today. Happy Thanksgiving. But hold on though. The deposit was $85 and she paid it 4 times. So I was like, you realize you just paid me for 4 silk wraps, right? Okay, and to be real, Detroit Sin never came out because I was like, I've never seen anybody's hate be that real to the point where they spend like, but okay. But that's the type of stuff that used to happen to me all the time. Like when I first started my product line, I used to have girls like, oh, Sin puts relaxer in her conditioner and stuff like that. But that's what people do. And it's fine. It is okay. But I'm saying all that to say this. Coming up in the industry, if you're a person who wants to get into the hair industry, just understand it is very competitive. Women are very catty and combative. I just want everybody to really, really have tunnel vision and have a plan going into the hair industry. Do not walk into the hair industry thinking it is going to be a breeze. Sweetheart, you will not get your license and then go into a hair salon and then everybody just gonna start walking through the door and sitting in your chair. That's not how it goes, honey. It's not how it works. It's not how it works. It takes a lot of grime and grit. It takes a lot of tears. Like, I used to be like, I should do something else. I was gonna quit this so many times. This is so hard. But, oh, I'm supposed to be showing y'all that. But if you make it through that, sweetie, what is on the end, what is on the other side is worth everything that you've been through. Everything. So understand, I'm not telling y'all this because I'm trying to scare y'all out of the industry. No, I just want you to go in there with your eyes open, because if you go into the industry with your eyes closed, you're going to be in it for 5 minutes. Because your eyes go open, you're going to be like, hold on, player, what happened? Wait, I thought, no, sweetie. And then, hold on, I got one more thing for you. How many of y'all, and not even just hairstylists, anybody in business, any idea, anything, and you expect your family to support you, right? It's not going to happen. Do you understand? It is not going to happen. If they're not doing it now, they're not going to do it. Your family does not support you. If you're looking for your family to be, if you're looking for your family, it's not, that's dumb. You know why it's dumb? Right? No, Chase, if y'all got a problem with it, exit left. It is dumb because your family members, they gonna ask you for a discount, right? They're gonna be like, oh, can you do it for me for $50? But let that girl that they've been following on social media come in town, they're gonna pay her full price. They're gonna pay her full price. They're gonna be there on time, and they may just bring her some Starbucks. Okay? So know your worth and add tax. Okay? Know your worth and add tax. That's what you have to do. Period. If you cannot not set your worth and then get mad when people don't respect you. It don't work like that. It does not work like that. I have not given a discount. I have not done the special in about 9 years. No. I don't have special. Envy Energy don't give me no damn specials on my rent, on my energy bill. Why would I do that? My rent goes up every year. If you don't buy your house, or if you don't own your apartment, if you don't own the place that you're living in, every year is gonna go up. So why are you giving discounts? It makes no sense. You can't get mad when people not respect you. When you don't respect yourself, people treat you how you teach them to treat you. I only see live check as been top chart number. I think you may have to like exit out and like it. I'll save it though, so y'all can like it later. Remind me of me 30 years ago. Mhm. 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 But yeah, and it's not to be like, oh, don't mess with y'all family. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying all of this to say, find your strength in yourself. Like, stop looking for an outside source. Stop looking for somebody to support you. Stop looking for somebody to give you like, oh, you can do it. If that is what you're waiting for, if you are waiting for your family to support you, and for your family, that's what's gonna give you your push, you need to do something else, because it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. It's not. It's just not. It's just not, baby girl. It's just not. Like everybody else, some people have different types of family members. If you don't have those, like my mother and my husband, oh baby, listen, you talking about a shooter? You talking about a shooter, baby? My husband and my mama, where you want me to be? Where you want me to go? I got it. Just let me know. So I'm not talking about them. If they got your back right now, they're gonna keep having it. But if they don't have it now, they're not gonna have it. If you're waiting for people to support you to move and to make something move, then go sit down, because it's not gonna happen. It's just not. And you are not. I'm just being real. And if y'all don't like real, then like, if you can't handle your family saying that you're not gonna be able to make it, or if you can't handle your family saying stuff to you, this industry is not for you. It's not. Because you're gonna have to learn how to take criticism from clients. You're gonna have to learn how to take criticism from your peers in the industry. It's a lot. If you ever have a person you already go to. I want my clients to come, whoever, in their own time. I'm telling y'all, when I got to a point in my life where I didn't care about what other people thought about me, when I got to a place where I didn't care if whether or not my family was supporting me or not, when I got to a point where I didn't care if whether or not people unsubscribed to my channel because I said things that were on my heart, when I got to that place, that is when doors started to begin to fly open for me that I never even knocked on. That's when it happens for you. You cannot be focused on other people and what other people's thoughts are concerning you and the things that you decide to do, because at the end of the day, and I'm using myself as an example, and then we're gonna get back into everybody else, and then we're gonna end this. I am the only person on this planet with these fingerprints. The only person. So there is something that I contain that nobody else has. Nobody. Okay? Nobody. Everybody on here. You, every individual person, you are the one person with those fingerprints. There are things that you can do that nobody else has that no one else is equipped to do, because you are the only person with these fingerprints. And because I know for a fact that I'm the only person with these fingerprints, because I know for a fact that I'm the only person that can move at the capacity that I can move in my life because it's mine, that's when I started to make decisions for myself that had nothing to do with my industry, that had nothing to do with my peers, that had nothing to do with my family, friends, nobody. All about me, because at the end of the day, I came in this world by myself and I am going to leave by myself. So I am the only person that I need to be happy with. And the problem is, everybody likes to say, oh, I love myself. No, you do not. No, you don't. Because if you loved yourself, you wouldn't allow yourself to be in certain relationships. You wouldn't allow yourself to have certain types of friends. You wouldn't allow yourself to have certain types of jobs. You wouldn't allow yourself to be held back. You wouldn't eat certain things. You wouldn't put certain stuff in your hair. You would do research more. It's so many different things that compile on top of each other when it comes to loving yourself. Okay. And to me, if you can master that, if you can master those things that really, really make you begin to fall in love with yourself, then life just goes to a completely different level. It goes to a completely different plane. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Like if you get to a place where you don't care about what anybody else has to say about you, that is the real bag. Self-love is the real bag. Money is not the real bag, because if money was the real bag, people wouldn't still kill themselves when they got it. Money is not the real bag. Peace of a mind is the real bag. And the reason that I closed my product line, the reason that I don't stand behind a chair anymore, is because my peace is more important to me than anything. It's more important than people being slicked and pressed and curled. It's more important than any of that stuff. I don't care what anybody has to say about me. I don't care what anybody thinks. I don't care. I don't. And when you get to a place in your life, baby girl, where, and a baby boy, where don't nobody else opinion matter to you but yours, that, honey, listen, that is when life just goes, like literally when I got to that place, like my life just, like, it was just like doors was just like blinking up, and I'm like, whoa, like, wait, though, like, wait. And then on top of that, you sit and you look around like, wait a minute, player, that's all I had to do? All I had to do was not care about what nobody had to say about me, player? I can make 6 figures from my house into my room and just minding my business, not caring about what anybody has to say about me. That's all I have to do? All I have to do is believe in myself and truly believe in myself, not doing following theories that other people have, but like really, really just like doing me and nothing else. That's all I gotta do. That's it. Because it's so easy. They make us think that it's so much harder than it really is, and it's not that hard. I swear to God, it's not. It is not that hard. It is very easy. Let me give you an example. Whenever you about to make a decision, you know how people be like, oh, that's my conscience, or my conscience told me. No, that was God, ma'am. Like when you have that feeling, like if you know that you about to do something and you just like, man, something about this just don't feel right, don't do it. If you have to talk yourself into doing something that's not supposed to be done, because if it's supposed to happen, then it's going to be easy. Okay? Your dreams are your dreams. They're not for other people. Stop telling people your dreams and your goals and your visions before you manifest them. Because all that's going to happen is you're going to tell somebody with a small, minute mind that isn't even on the level that you're at, and they're going to tell you that you can't accomplish that, or that they don't think that you can do that. They don't think that you can do that. I had a person that I shared with, and I was like, hey, I'm about to retire. I'm about to stop standing behind a chair, and I'm about to focus on this. I'm about to focus on my other business. Oh, don't do that. That's not smart. And for a minute, I was gonna listen to it because I'm like, okay, they right. I can't do that. I can't stop, doing hair because this is dependable. But no, the hell it's not. No, it's not. People stand me up on a regular basis, like on a regular basis. So I really had to sit down and ask myself and really sit down with myself and say, okay, Cynthia, what do you want? What do you want? Like, what do you really, really want out of life, Cynthia? What do you really want out of life? And when I was able to answer those questions for myself, or when I did not have the answers to those questions, that is when I was like, okay, I need to go deeper and I need to start planning for more things, because I don't really know what I want to do. I know what people tell me I should do, but I don't know what I want. And if you don't take anything else from me, you guys, focus on you. Put your blinders on and run your race like a horse. Like I told you on my last video, like horses, they don't look to the left. I mean, they don't look to, I'm sorry, it's my right. They don't look to the right and they don't look to the left. They just look forward. They have tunnel vision. That's all they see. When I tell y'all I'm not worried about another YouTuber, I'm not worried about nobody else. I don't care nothing about none of that. All I am focused on is my goals, like what I write down every day. That is my focus. I'm not focused on anything or anybody else. And when you can master that, you good. Okay? Any more questions? You're welcome, baby. My biggest fear was worrying about how the world feels about anything I wanted to do until the day I stopped giving a damn. Girl, you better stop caring. I don't give a look. I don't give a flying monkey. I don't give a flying snickerdoodle. I sure don't. I sure do not. Because at the end of the day, whatever decision I make only affects me. Any decision that I make doesn't affect anybody watching this. It don't affect nobody. Nothing. If I decide that I'm closing my YouTube down tomorrow, which I'm not, I love y'all. That doesn't affect anybody but me. Like nobody but me. That's why I left my ex-husband. Girl, you bet. Girl, look. Girl, look, girl. You told him, sir, God ain't stop making dudes when he made you, okay? Who's next? Come through. I ain't talking about my stuff, though, girl. I love my stuff. Your works are masterpieces. You better slay. Thank you. Okay, so we started off talking about my hair, but then people started asking questions, and so we like been chatting and stuff. We've been like chilling because we all friends and stuff. Sorry, I'm putting this on. I just don't feel like going downstairs to get my chest. Okay, so does anybody have any questions they want to ask me about anything? Because if you don't, girl, then we gonna go, girl. Anything. Like nothing weird. Like don't be asking me what size bra weird, nothing like that. People do that. People think their children and family are most important, but it's yourself. Yes. Absolutely. Like I'm nothing to my children if I'm not good within myself. Like I get up, and I actually was gonna do a morning routine video. If y'all want to see my morning routine, like me getting up, everything, then let me know and I'll do it. But I'm up by literally, when I tell y'all, when I open my eyes and look at the clock every morning, it says 4:44 every morning. But anyway, so I get up in the morning and I have a routine, and I do everything that I do, and I'll go downstairs and everything and make my tea and all of that stuff in my backyard or on my balcony, and I like watch the sunrise, and I'm just outside like in quietness by myself. My husband be asleep, my kids are asleep, and I can just sit and commune with myself, and like anything that's bothering me, I get it out and I like write it down in my journal and things like that, and I completely clear my mind, because if you win the morning, you win the rest of the day. If you can control your mind, I literally set my plan of action for the day. I'm like, okay, today I'm living in joy. Today I'm living in peace. Today it doesn't matter what I see on YouTube. I really have to write that down. I do. Today, like no matter what I see on YouTube or anything, anywhere, no matter who I come in contact with, my peace will not be disturbed. I will XYZ. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just go and I make affirmations, and I set my script for the day. And when you do that, it's not that things aren't still gonna come to irritate you. You cannot control the fact that other people do not have control over their mind. You have no control over other people's lack of control. You don't. But you have control over you. And by communing with yourself in the morning before you pick up your phone, before you come on YouTube, don't even come on here checking my stuff. Nothing. commune with yourself, because then if you look at my stuff first or anybody else, you're not controlling your day. They are. Whatever their thought process is controlling your day, and that may not be the direction you're supposed to be in. Like if I posted something in the morning, it's my morning routine. Maybe what God wants you to focus on isn't self-care, or maybe yours is like your house, getting your house in order. It could be so many other things that you're supposed to be focused on. So if you get up and you make yourself first and you put yourself first, then it's different. Do you know about how to teach online? Do you sell something like that? Yes, actually I do I have ebooks. I have like 3 more ebooks coming out within by the second week of next month. And then I am doing a class, a silk wrap class. Is going to be an online course, but I don't want to give you guys a date for that because I don't know when that's going to be. It's not enough time in one day. Okay, so do y'all want to know something funny? And then I promise we got to end this because then I got to go downstairs. Okay, so everybody got to listen, and I want everybody commenting back and answering my question, okay? So I'm going to do my morning routine, but look though, how about this? How about my morning routine involves me like dancing? So even though this house is beautiful, this is not my dream home. I love it, but this is not the house that we will settle in. And me and my husband have literally been like drawing our house out and getting our blueprint together because I want my office and recording studio to have a dance studio in it. A lot of people don't know this about me, but I did modern and ballet like my entire life. But I didn't want to be a professional dancer, so I didn't want to be a professional dancer more than I wanted to be a hairstylist. So that's why this is the lane that I went in. But I literally like go downstairs and I put on certain music and I literally like dance modern and ballet downstairs sometimes in the morning. Is how I like, because I believe that you should like stretch really good and all of that. So I'm like stretching first thing in the morning and like I'm talking like in my it's not a game. Don't think I'm gonna include that um in my morning routine because I just don't really know. That's really intimate for me. Cause I don't be like twerking. I don't have a problem with it, but I'm talking like girl, like full fledged, like girl, like choreographed girl. When I did modern and ballet, I was the one doing most of the choreography. So girl, full fledged, but I don't. I'm not. I don't. I don't want to share. I'm just about to be 100% transparent and real. I do not want to share that part because that's so intimate to me. It's more intimate to me and more important to me than hair is. And I don't want any. I don't really want to share it. I mean, and I may in the future. I don't know. Maybe after I do my first morning routine, maybe I'll put like a little clip of it in there, like a little clip of it. But I don't know. Really? You had somebody put it? Okay, so this is me and my husband was talking about it. So it's gonna be like one big room, right? And I'm gonna have like my desk with like all of my editing equipment. I wish I could show y'all right now, but if I show y'all, then the video that I made doing everything is gonna be for no reason. But like, I want to have like my recording studio and my recording studio. Lord Jesus, I cannot sing. Like I'm gonna have like wherever I edit and stuff on one side with like my desk and my laptop and my computer and all of that. And then on the other side, I'm gonna have like a long mirror with like a bar, like a dance bar and stuff. And because it just makes me feel so good. Like I just, oh, girl. So that is, that's why, don't get me wrong, I love this house. Now, I'm going to do a house tour with you guys, but this is not the house that we're going to be in until our kids are old. It's just not. But that one will be when it's finally done. But I don't know. I'm still thinking about that. Give me a 1 if that's something you would want me to include. I just don't know. That's like so intimate to me, and I just don't want to. Because I mean, how many people really dance around their rooms in the living room? And when I say full-fledged choreography, I'm talking about that's what I mean. I like the best. Hey girl. Hey girl. Hated ballet. So I love modern more. Ballet, it was very painful at the beginning, and I just felt like I got deeper into modern, especially growing up in the church, because I was, of course, a part of like dance ministries and ran every dance ministry at every church that I've ever been to, except for one. I mean, I've only been to 3, but yeah. So, but ballet was just. I don't want to say anything negative because it's, oh God, it's so beautiful, but I just couldn't put enough emotion into ballet because it's extremely technical and everything has to look a specific way. So yeah, I just feel like I could go deeper with modern dance. But it's something about myself about me that most people don't know about, and I kind of want to keep it that way. I don't know. I'm gonna think about it some more. Dance around. Oh, look. Now in the house, let me tell y'all something. My kids are so used to me that they'll be like, "Oh, mommy, sorry, excuse me." They just like walk around me. They don't even. They're very used to it. Mm. That's so dope, though. The friend who did that. I have no rhythm, but my door goes. My music's loud. I think I got skills, girl. You got skills, girl. It's just like on the inside. Amen. But yes, you guys, you got rhythm. Girl, I got rhythm, girl. Girl, I be cute, okay? Modern with your hands like, oh, girl. Let me tell you something. Y'all gonna be like, Sam, why do you even do hair? I'm just playing. Here, girl, I figured out how to like just press the X. Oh, thank you. Yeah, but I'll think about it some more. I need to learn how to dance in heels. Now, that's another form of dance, honey. But I've been married for almost 10 years for a reason, okay? So if you're married young, you gotta catch fun. That's all I'm gonna say, okay? I'm tired. We ain't gonna talk about that. Girl, yeah, learn how to dance in heels, especially if you're married. Or if you're trying to get married. Not on the, but if you want to dance on the pole, that's fine. But that's not what I'm. We're not. You're not gonna go there because I just don't. Girl, look. That's why I was pregnant 2 years in a row. My first baby came out. I was like, oh, I'm so tired of being pregnant. I was like, what are you talking about? Congratulate these nuts. Like, what do you mean, bro? I just had a baby yesterday, bro. How am I pregnant again today? Hello. Oh my god, my goodness. My uterus screams. It screams. It wants to be done. It wants to be done. My uterus, it screams. Oh, from Germany, Berlin. How are you? Look, so how about I had a German teacher in, oh my God, I want to say like second grade. And she was so good. I still remember this one song, but I'm not going to sing it because I just don't want to disrespect you because I'm sure I'm a. But, okay. Any more questions before we get off? Anything before we go. We almost been on here 2 hours. Well, not quite. Like almost an hour and a half. I'm here to learn English or so. Or call that American. No, English. I don't know if I'm the person that should teach you English. Like I'm smart and stuff. Like I got degrees and stuff, but you, I don't think you should take me. Two boys and father said, "Can we try for a girl?" No. Look, listen, look. My uterus is closed, shut down for business. Okay, I'm not. No, pick somebody else, Lord, cause it's not me. Standing in the need of prayer. No, no. Mm-mm. Relax, dry hair. Relax, dry hair, low porosity. What to do? I don't know, baby, cause I I don't know. I have to see you in person. I have no idea. There could be so many reasons why it's dry. It could be because it's relaxed. Your low porosity could be coming because it's relaxed. I don't know. I don't know, baby. I recommend you going to see a stylist. Yeah. Husbands be. Let me tell you about my husband. My daughter, we go for my checkup with my daughter. I want to say it was like 2 weeks after my C-section. He asked the doctor. He like, so you it's 8 to 10 weeks if she have a vaginal birth. But I mean she had a C-section. So do we still gotta wait 10 weeks? And I was like, sir, like you don't want to know about my uterus that was cut open. You want to know how long? Like really? And I should have known at that second that I was gonna be pregnant 5 minutes later, because that's what happened. So if you just had a baby, don't let him touch you. Don't let him kiss you. Don't even let him bring you no water. Because he not bringing you water because you thirsty. It's something else. Don't let him touch you. Okay? Yes, I'm like, sir. Like, sir, he just took my bandage off, sir. Like, sir. Like, sir. 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 Typical man. I have the same question asked. I was like, what do I look like? Then he gonna tell me, he got this from my dad though. He like, man, you mine. I paid $68 for you. Like, oh, because that's how much the marriage license costs. Oh, oh, so that's it. I said, but as long as we've been married, having it. But he's like, no, baby, it's $1 a year. Oh, okay. I didn't know. I didn't know that. I didn't know that I was. I didn't know all of this was only worth $62. Okay, thank you. Thank you for sharing. You know, being married is great, but sometimes, my kids are 2 years apart with a miscarriage in between. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Girl, look, my uterus is closed, shut down for business. I be wanting to smack people that be like, you want to have another baby? Are you going to have another baby? I have a boy and a girl. I have nothing else to prove. And if God creates a new gender, I do not have to participate. I don't. I've done my duty. I've done my duty to society. I've given the world one that can have children, and I got one that can spread them around. I don't want them to spread them around, but I have been fruitful and I have multiplied. I'm not playing. Don't you let him bring you no water. If you just had a baby, don't you let him bring you nothing. If he keep telling you cute, yeah, like, of course he love you and stuff, but like, girl, Protect your uterus, okay? Don't you protect it. Just know. Keep. I've been cute. Don't y'all don't participate. No, I know. Thank you. He got me the first time. The second time I was like, nope, nope, I'm good. I'm moving myself. I can get it. No, I don't need no blankets. No, I don't need no covers. No, I don't need you to rub no cocoa butter nowhere nasty. Move. No. Don't let him do it. Like, oh, babe, the doctor said you got to massage them. He ain't saying nothing. You don't have to massage them. Get my mama to do it. She's not going to try to get me pregnant. Don't let him do it. Do not participate. Nobody told me, oh my God, like I swear to God, he burped and I got pregnant. I don't even, I'm like, how am I pregnant today, bro? And he asked me that because I was eating tacos. And when I was eating tacos, because I'm like Mexican on the inside, I believe, and a little bit, well, I used to. I don't like guacamole no more. Ever since my son, anytime I throw up after eating something, I can't stand it no more. But I was eating some guacamole, and I like start getting nauseous. And when you pregnant, and I was like, babe, can you go get a test? He was like, for what? I said, so I can bake a cake, so I can make some cookies. Go get a test. So he comes back, he goes and gets a test. He comes back. I felt like I went to use the bathroom on it, and I could hear like, girl, don't pee on me. You know you pregnant. And so I used the bathroom on it, and it was like pregnant girl. You know you pregnant girl. It didn't even say it. It ain't even like I didn't even read it. It was like girl, you know you pregnant. And then it jumped on my hand and went in the garbage. And I was just like, bro, like I just sat there like staring at it for like 10 minutes, and I was like, dog, like. Cause I know that the 2 lines mean I'm pregnant, but maybe the second one gonna go away, and then it didn't. And he comes knocking on the door, like, boy, what's wrong? I'm like, I told the pregnancy test to jump out of the garbage, and then it went and jumped on him, and he saw. He was like, how? I'm like, the stork bought me the baby. What do you mean, how, sir? What do you mean? And then that's how baby number 2 came. Yeah, so. But I'm so happy that they came back to back because they're like, y'all haven't even heard them. They chilling. I spoke too fast. I just heard one. Well, what's funny, my daughter, she was like, bloop, like that's how I get her to be quiet. But this little boy right here, come say hi. Come here. This little boy right here, like I used to try to breastfeed him. Hi. I used to try to breastfeed him, and he would be looking at me like, and he'll be looking at my husband. His eyes would be like this. He'd be like, dog, get your wife. Why she trying to put her booby in my mouth? And I was so, I'm like, come on. He would be like, So he didn't want to. And he still be acting funny towards me now. Okay, say hi, going over. Hi. They didn't even see you.
Hello.
That's my baby. That's my miracle baby. That's how your daughter was. Yeah, my son was like, and I cried because I'm like, bro, my son is like, I'm like, what did they do to my baby? He don't like me. He don't like me. Do you see? She said you're so handsome. Say thank you. Somebody told my son he handsome. He'd be like, yeah. Oh my God, how do you deal? Y'all, like, I was about to die. They had their first school dance. I turned my head, and it's this one little girl holding his hand. And I'm like, where's her mama? Like, the fuck? Like, so I'm, excuse me, little girl. All head over there. Come here, little boy. So he comes over there. I'm like, Deucey, could you not be holding girls' hands? And as I'm talking to him, he like this. I'm like, bro, is he giving me like the get out my face look? So then my daughter and her friends dancing. He playing with his balloons with his friends. So I'm thinking ain't nothing to it. And I turn around and he got is one little girl right here and one little girl right here. I said, baby, hey, okay, hold on. Give me a minute. And then they mamas all really like, oh my God, that is so cute. They're so cute. I was like, no, they're not. They're 6. Get them. Go on. Come here, little boy. Come. You hear him? He don't want me to talk about it. It doesn't matter. So, yeah. Anybody, pray for me, girl. Your kids in their 20s, I'm about to pass out and smack people's kids and mamas. And he only, you know. I just pray for you, girl. Okay, we about to exit off of here. I love you guys so much. Thank you for kicking it with me tonight. We were literally on here for almost 2 hours, and all we were supposed to do is talk about our hair growth challenge. So if you, in closing, if you are going to do this hair growth challenge with me, then make sure you go and comment below what you thought about this video and what your hair growth goals are. And yes, I love you guys so much. My grandson loves your music. Oh, Leslie, tell him I said thank you. But yes, you guys, stay tuned and make sure, like I said, you leave it in the comments below exactly what you want to do. Say bye. You let me know what you want to do and what your sir, Lord, and make sure you let me know what your length goals are. Yes, time for mommy to go. You done playing again? Okay, so I'm being summoned, you guys, by my children. So I have to go before I get a whooping.